Hello guys, welcome to my channel, The Collector's Hubs. In today's video, we're going to talk about some small pixel art game that releases in this September that you might not aware about. I selected some games and put it in this list, which I think you all might have an interest in. Let me know which of the following games caught your attention. First of all, Ultimate Protector. This is an action roguelike and bullet hell game developed by Dongguan Liuli Game, who took inspiration from the game Vampire Survivor. Instead of running around surviving the monster waves, you are now tasked to defend a goddess statue and prevent those monsters from destroy it. In return, the goddess will grant you gifts, which allow you to upgrade your skills and abilities. Releasing in 6th September later. Next up, Void Scrapper's Prologue. Another Vampire Survivor type, but instead with a space theme, developed by 8-Bit Skull. This is a space horde survival shooter where you blast horses of alien ships into junk, collect their scrap to upgrade your ship. This is a demo release version. While the full version will be released later quarter this year, you can try the demo yourself while it released. Next is Zahalia, The Curse of Zezor, developed by Lunar Core Games. This is a top-down action RPG with item collection and dungeon exploring. Remind me of the old Zelda games. You played as a hero summoned by the Empress Vera from 1,000 years ago. Need to collect 7 crystals from the evil traitor sorcerer and the General Skull Knight from invading the Zahalia Kingdom. Releasing on 20th September. If you enjoyed Zelda-type RPG and dungeon exploring type, you might want to check this out. Coming up, Astronite, Landing in Neplea, a monotone Metroidvania action-adventure game, developed by Doom Game Studio. This is a prologue of the Astronite series. You play as an intrepid space adventurer who have to expel the strange invaders from the planet Neplea. The strange entity have been living in the planet core, and now able to create an army and took over the planet. Releasing on 9th September later.
From different rounds. Don't expect to defeat them in a single fight. There are a lot of ways to approach the combat.
Lord of Ravage Chapter 1. This is a 2.5D strategy cars game that developed by Synthetic Domain. This game out you on the role of one of the lords on the brink of their defeat. You can create your own playstyle by combining follower from different faction in spectacular turn-based combat. Build a shadow empire and find powerful artifact that can alter the fate of that world. You can even become the final boss of the dungeon. Releasing on 8th of September later. Green Wounds is next, a exploration, side-scroller, action RPG game. Developed by Niffer Games. Play as an exiled thief who's seeking revenge from the merciless king. Collect resources around the world, craft new tools and weapons. Explore the world and talk to NPC. Uncover the hidden truths. Release on 14th September. Follow up with The Underground Man 2, the sequel to the game developed by Mesoft in 2016. Experience a mix of different genres of game style, such as beat them up, point and click, platformer in this thrilling post-apocalypse adventure. The game is set 18 years after the event in the first game. You play as a strong one fighting for the survival of her home. Challenge gruesome enemy and obstacles to uncover the secrets of this unfriendly world. This game release on 23rd September. Here is another card battler game with roguelike mechanic. RUNGORE, the beginner experience. Developed by Your Mom, HPH, and Raven JM. This is a card game battle that do not need to follow the arbitrary rules like other card game. There are no take-turn battle, mana, or energy limitation per round. Inspired by the games such as Slay the Spire and Loop Hero, it is a combination of their good part and smash it into this game. Releasing on 2nd September. Try it out yourself.
This summer, embark on a fully handmade adventure. A new yet nostalgic gaming experience awaits you. Come on! on! It's time for adventure!
This is the one game that caught my eyes among the game on this list. RPG Time, The Legend of Wright. This is developed by the Japanese game studio called Deskwork. This game are made from all the artwork drawing and cardboard stationery by a young and aspiring game maker Kenta. It consists tons of game in different genres, from bullet hell to turn-based battle, all based on the game dream up by himself 15 years ago and took more than 9 years to develop. Releasing on 9th September.
RPG Time, The Legend of Wright will be available on September 13th.
If you up for a puzzle challenge, here is one difficult puzzle game that you might want to play. This game is called Taiji, developed by Matthew Vandevander. Set in a mysterious world full of puzzle L, it uses a consistent interface, a grid of tiles which can be toggle on or off. There are many different areas in this game, and each have their own visual and mechanical themes. As you explore this sense world, you have to pay close attention as vital clues are sometimes hidden in plain sight. Releasing on 10th September later. If you're interested on a MMO action roguelite labyrinth crawler, Mythic might be your choice. Developed by Abyssal Studios, Mythic World is procedurally generated labyrinth that packed with puzzle, enemy bosses, and treasure. This is a fully online, build your own character in unique loots. You can try out the free version right now, while the main game is set to release on 30th September later this year. Restless Soul, a game developed by Fuzzgame, where you are tasked to help a wayward soul return to the land of the living in this comedy adventure. With bullet hell battles while you traverse through this Grayzale world, you need to collect 8 keys to open the portal back to life. This game release on 2nd September. Here come another interesting game that also inspired by Zelda-like. Airoheart, developed by Pixel Heart Studio, a top-down action-adventure RPG game that begins in the land of Ingard. You play as the hero Airoheart, who set up the journey to stop your brother's diabolical plan to unleash an ancient evil. Engage yourself in a real-time battle, journey through an enchanting open world, and finally conquer dungeon and solve puzzle. Releasing on 30th September.
Of Airoheart.
Yet another game inspired by Vampire Survivor. Rogue Genesis, developed by Hardwadi, is an early access that play like roguelike but with horde bullet hell wave in each path. Releasing in 29th September. Finally is Chicken Fall, a roguelite action platformer that is developed by a game studio called Nightwalker. This is a combination of tactical strategy and horizontal shooting game, where you control chicken boss and defeat various of carnivorous enemy. The map is random generated. You need to manage your limited resources each mission, and fight strategically. You can even call in reinforcement by paratrooper if you are in a dire situation. Releasing on 22nd September later. That is all the game we have on the list. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Comment down below which game is your favorite so far.